And Stephanie Little, I think Richo was having a chat with Stephanie just recently. Well, they're going to reunite after the first.
Oh, we certainly are. The blinkers going on, Steph, was that the key to him, or basically getting to 2,000 metres and plus?
I think a bit of both, Richie. Yeah, I think the blinkers and the step up in journey, but it's certainly surprising how easy he did win. It's been trial and error with him. We weren't really sure. His work at home, he'll work good one morning and not so good the next. So it's sort of, we weren't really sure what to expect. But
he's been in, it's just too short for him.
Exactly, yeah. No, you got over the right trip today, and the blinkers have obviously done the job, so it was great.
It's a bit of a frustration for the stable during the Spring Carnival, some near misses, but since the carnival's ended, things are starting to pick back up.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, that's racing, isn't it? You have your ups and downs, and we'll turn it around, no doubt.
It's always good to win for a good bunch of guys with the OTI team.
Fantastic, yeah. They're good supporters of the stable, so it's really good.
Good on you, Steph. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Steph representing the OTI team and Moody Racing.
There's been some performance there by the favourite, number 2, Le Rasoir. Second, Kalkira, they've pretty much gapped the rest there. Number 2, Le Rasoir pays $3 and $1.30 for Luke Nolan. Number 8, Kalkira, $1.60. And number 6, Comprehensive will get third, $4.20. The Quinella 2 with 8 is paid $7.10. Traffic to 286, $114.10. And the first 4, 286 and 4, pays $332.50. And next up, we're back at Addington Raceway for the penultimate, the David Emerson Consultancy Dash for the C5s. At number 3, Karamis is the favourite, $321.40 fixed, $4.50 money back on the time. I'm a big fan of this Greyhound, and he always hits the line. $6.20 the tote, so some interesting money there about Homebush at Chopper, but he's quite a big, strong dog, and if he finds the front, is not without a chance here either. 3 minutes away here from race number 11. Trevor Wilkes, what did you like in this one?
Yeah, I went 6-3-4-1. I put Homebush Chopper on top. I know he's a moody type, but gee, he showed a lot of zip the other day over the 545 at Thoroughbred Park, and just got chopped down late by No Danger. So if we can jump and get across here, and I've seen him do it before here, so you know he's got the ability to do it. The McInerney team firing. They've got 4 winners so far tonight, so I think Homebush Chopper can go a good race here. Karamis always hitting the line strong. Just doesn't have any box speed. That's just Karamis, but 9 times out of 10 finishes in the money. It just winds up in great style. Karamis, but she's a chance from box 4. And she's a bit close to the rail now. She's had boxes 8 and 7 the last couple, so she's in a bit closer here. Box 4, and go back 3 starts at run second behind Mr. Whippy in the heat of the Galaxy. So Angel Noir goes in, and then we've got the 1, Red Hot Fury. I've got that in. It'll probably be outpaced, Red Hot Fury, but look, it's been placed in all 8 starts from box 1. It's never missed a check, so I just thought from box 1 it'll probably find 1 or 2 of these a little bit too quick, but it'll probably be good enough to run in the first 4, Red Hot Fury. Dinah Filbert is probably best known as a middle distance performer, but jumps out of box number 2 here. The track record's not great actually. 3 starts around here for Zip. Murder Nom, and Murder Nom, a little bit like Homebush Chopper. You just don't know what to expect with Murder Nom, but can jump and run at times, and when it does decide to jump, and from box 6, but it graduated up into the open company and ran 7th next up behind Sozin's Comet. And No Leaf Clover, it's drawn box 8 the last 2 or 3 starts now, because it's drawn box 8 again today. But yeah, 3 in a row for No Leaf Clover, box number 8, just not copping it, and had that really good form when it drew in close before that. Didn't go a bad race in the Galaxy. It run 5th. And it wasn't a bad run from box 8, but was behind Sozin's Comet in the Galaxy here last week. But then, since then, it's been down to Thoroughbred Park and finished 7th in, behind Opawa Colin. But doesn't really like it out wide there. No Leaf Clover, but you've got to respect it a wee bit. Bit of tote support for the dog, Homebush Chopper. So it's all in with the jump with him. Either he'll get it or he won't. And if he does pick the jump, look out. Homebush Chopper, look for Karamis to be running on strong, and Angel Noir gets a better draw as well. They're the 3 we've got in the quaddie, the 6, the 3, the 4, and they're about to be called into the boxes for the running of race 11, and 5 and 8 to be live so far. 5 and 8 on the ticket. No Ambition, the first leg winner, and Sozin's Comet, brilliant again tonight. So they're about to be called in. The David Emerson Consultant, $2.90 is the favourite from box 3. Last couple have been positioned. Green light is through to the control tower. The bunny's set in motion and they're about to jump. Ready. And racing down on the inside, Red Hot Fury away, Felio. Homebush Chopper straight to the lead. He'll be tough too. Homebush Chopper there followed. Now trying to get around the outside. We've got No Leaf Clover and railing up at that point, Dinah Film, but Red Hot Fury around the corner. The Chopper's away and gone. Homebush Chopper by 3 will beat Karamas. Third at the line, Dinah Filbert. They're followed out wide by Red Hot Fury. Down on the inside there, No Leaf Clover. Then we go back there too. Angel Noir was followed by Murder Nom and Billy West back there as well. It was always going to be hard to beat once he jumped like that. The Chopper, Homebush Chopper, straight to the lead. Remember, of course, he was just run down late over the 5:45 the other day by No Danger down at Forbury. But look at this. Bang. He put a length or 2 on. Yep, good win. Homebush Chopper, the black dog by Mogambo to Pink Rail Tub. John McInerney, the owner-trainer from Darfield, and the McInerney Kennels, bag 5 here this evening. They're on fire. We're about to get the wrap, I think, with Pete after the running of race 11.
The result of race 11, the David Emerson Consultancy Dash. 6, 3, 2, 1, 8, 4, 5, 7. Winner, number 6, Homebush Chopper. Second, number 3, Karamas. Third, 2, Dinah Filbert. Fourth placing, number 1, Red Hot Fury. Winning time, 17.37. The lead up was 5.93 and the run home, 11.44. Margins, 3 lengths, 2 3/4 lengths, 1 length, 3/4 of a length. So there it is, the second last on the card. The winner is number 6, Homebush Chopper.
Very good one there by the 6, Homebush Chopper. He's shown great box speed and he's been too good. 3, Karamas. Got shuffled back early and has rattled home late there for second, but Homebush Chopper was off and gone. His return, $3.80, $1.60. Number 3, Karamas, $1.40, and 2, Dinah Filbert, $2. The Quinella 3 with 6 pays $5.90. Trifecta 632, $70.90, and the first 4, 632 and 1, pays $338. And says, I still love this dog. I say it every time, and if he jumps, he just needs to jump and no doubt would win this race, but that can be the issue. He can be very hit or miss at box rise. $2.80 and $1.35 on final field. Number 6, Go Housey at $5, $1.80, and 3 Question Bail, which is down a kg, $3.80 and $1.60 on final field. Up next, we're going to take a quick break, and after that, not too far away from the next at Alexandra Park.
Welcome back to Alexandra Park. We're up to race number 7 here at the park tonight. Actually, just had a quick word to Anna Donnelly about Ideal Success taking out an earlier race tonight, heading toward the Country Cups. That's their progress at this stage. May come back here in a fortnight and then look towards the Country Cups. Very impressive winner earlier on race number 2 tonight. Races and marquees up and stands pretty full. I know the fields aren't big in size number, but we've got a decent crowd on track for the Franklin Trotting Club, and that is good to see. Good participation on track for what is being a Christmas at the Races meeting at the park tonight. San Diego Love, my bet of the night, 190 on the tote. Matt Anderson takes the drive. I thought this mare, very impressive last start, trained by the Downies. That's up from the south to drive tonight, and I thought a very good bet in race number 7. We saw a short price favourite in Star Filly beaten in the trot earlier in the night. I think the punters can get the money back here. 7 San Diego Love, the best bet of the night. Bernie Hackett, he has stable runner in this event, and this is what he had to say. Bernie, your trotter Ruby Castleton goes around in the trot tonight. Unfortunately, come out from barrier number 8, but I think it's a preferential draw, so she has to start from out there. Didn't get much luck in the run home last week, though.
No, she was quite nice, tucked up in behind, and you know, didn't get much luck. But last time in the mobile, she galloped out, so probably drawn out at 8.
Run?
She is on the 2,700 metres, but in the 22s, you can do a little bit with her, yeah.
Tonight, an each-way chance again?
I think she's a lovely place bet, but the only concern is drawn out at 8, you know.
Bernie Hackett with his thoughts on stable rep here, Ruby Castleton. This one, the mare by Monarchy. They've had 2 in tonight, a 1 and a third. Tullow, good third in the last race. So team are on fire, and Ruby Castleton I had in the top 4. Definitely an each-way chance. Jack McKinnon takes the drive. Through from the sports desk, $3,500 on San Diego Love. $3,500 on San Diego Love. And Jimmy McElroy had a couple of nice bets on it late in the piece in the last race. So Aaron mentioned, opened, I think, at $12. Had $1,000 on Hanover to cash in the race before, and $3,500 on that horse on screen at the moment. Best back runner, San Diego Love, in race number 7 tonight. I put her on top. She's up for a bonus tonight, money bags, if she can win. She is by Love You. Only had the 9 starts, and I thought her last 2 runs, the second behind Lucky Fortune, had plenty of merit, had to sit parked out. And last start, she was clearly too good for them in the hands of Tony Herlihy, beating Amy's Invasion by 4 lengths. Paraded very well tonight. Matt Anderson had a winner on Hot Pants, I believe, at Addington at the end of last month, so he is a driver in form and an in-form stable to boot. 7 on top for me to beat 2, Il Parata, another Love You. This one trained by Ross Painter's, been off the scene since March, out of Cipollini, well bred. Got mobile Quinella here. I put in My Mum's a Star for Steve Cornwall in my top 3 tonight. Very consistent horse. Doesn't often win, but always thereabouts. 5, My Mum's a Star, and the best roughie down the bottom, 8, Ruby Castleton. At that nice quote of around about $20 if you're looking for one in your first 4s, not the worst here. 7, 2, 5 and 8. And the money keeps coming for San Diego Love. 5,000 more on her at $1.45. Aaron White, as I come to you, 7, 2, 4 and 5 for you in race number 7.
Yeah, I went the way of San Diego Love. I expect her to win again tonight, being the junior drivers event, a free win for her, and she also is up for that performance incentive bonus. Errol Downey, Matt Anderson trips up to take the drive. Il Parata, well in the mix here, has raced well on this track in the past. Kyle Marshall, informed junior driver. The 4, Amy's Invasion, trotting well. And yes, My Mum's a Star, number 5, has to be considered in the mix here too. 7, 2, 4 and 5 for me here, Craig. The Black Caps have set Pakistan 261 in that final day, and Pakistan already 13 for 1. So go the Black Caps. I think they've got about 2.5 sessions to bowl out Pakistan.
Thanks for that, Aaron. The Black Caps going well. I think a draw is more likely on the cards, but yes, if they can get a couple more out very quickly, I'm sure one man that'll be very interested, Dwayne Ranger, loves his cricket. I'm sure he'll be sitting at Alexandra Park writing some very good stories. And get onto that website too, alexpark.co.nz. Those who want to find out all the information that what's happening at the park, and also some very good stories there that Dwayne has written, plus the sectional timing. Pure Direction put their sectional timing up at Alexandra Park every week here. Wonderful timing system it is. Gives you an update on every runner, what they've run their last mile, last half, last quarter. Very, very informative reading. alexpark.co.nz, the place to go if you want to find out all the information, what's happening here. Good crowd on track, as I mentioned. A lot of marquees, a lot of corporates here at the park tonight, obviously with coming up to Christmas now, and a lot of the work functions here on the park tonight. The top of the park pretty full, and Good to see a decent-sized crowd on track for the Franklin Trotting Club's meeting. Stephen Reid alluded to that the Gold Ace is heading towards the Manukau, the Auckland Cup for the Gold Ace. Raced at Eddington over the Cup Carnival. Southerners heading north in mass invasion the next 2 or 3 weeks. Robert Dunn setting up half a dozen. Satellite stable at Lincoln Farms. Pukekohe, headed up obviously by Franco Nelson. No Doctor Needed and a few others. They'll make their way north. Mark Purdon, well, we know what he does this time of year. He'll be setting up large numbers, targeting the Premier Knights at Alexandra Park, headed up by the Wondamira Dormy, New Zealand Cup winner in New Zealand record time. Outstanding performance, and went on to run a very good placing in the free-for-all behind Chris and me. Of course, it is Miracle Mile time. Looking forward to obviously seeing that next week, the Miracle Mile. And of course, last chance for and me, Terra Love from New Zealand, the New Zealand representation. And behind the mobile for race number 7 tonight, the Atlas GA Mobile Trot over the 2200 metres. Your favourite will start from barrier 7. It is in the red and grey with the red Maltese cross. Backed into $1.35. The money has just kept coming for the mare by Lovely. Let's hope she does it right. Matt Anderson takes the drive. Let's get Aaron's call on race number 6.
Thanks, Craig, with the runners in behind the yellow bar arm. This the 7th, the Atlas Copco GA Trot. In behind, start out of barrier 7. Matt Anderson to do the driving. Set and ready. Green lights atop the yellow bar arm and the Atlas Copco GA Mobile Trot Fielder sent on their journey. And off stride here was its big time in the early stages. Getting out to strongly, My Mum's a Star to be the early leader from Amy's Invasion. Then Jimmy's Girl as they work the stables corner. Followed then by Sapphire Castleton to its outside Ruby Castleton. Then San Diego Love. Il Parada back second last and its big time back there with it. Il Parada just trotting roughly around that first corner, goes back to last. So trotting into the back, My Mum's a Star, Andrew Vent takes over, leads by 3.5. Amy's Invasion, Tony Cameron nestles in for the run in the trail. Ruby Castleton obliged to sit park for Jack McKinnon around Jimmy's Girl and Fergus Schumacher. Sapphire Castleton hops into the 1-1 for Ben Butcher, track forward by San Diego Love and Matt Anderson. 4 lengths, it's big time and Andrew Grant. Il Parada, Kyle Marshall back at the end. 44-3 was the lead time. That's a nice lead too for the trotters. 1400 left to go as they sweep across the showgrounds turn. And My Mum's a Star leads Ruby Castleton. Amy's Invasion gets that lovely run in the trail. In the 1-1, Sapphire Castleton. Jimmy's Girl on the inside of San Diego Love. It's big time back second to go, and My Mum's a Star will work them into their final circuit. Over Amy's Invasion, Ruby Castleton doing it tough, parked in third. Jimmy's Girl 4-3 back on the inside. Sapphire Castleton 1-1 on the stables corner. It's big time just pushing the favourite up the track here now. San Diego Love, she's going to be caught 4 wide, push 4 wide. In fact, it's big time. Looked like it galloped for a stride, but straight back down into a trot. And Il Parada back last. 32-9 the second quarter, and San Diego Love whoosho around to the lead she goes, and powerfully in front now over My Mum's a Star, Amy's Invasion, Ruby Castleton. Then it's big time caught 3 wide, no cover. Sapphire Castle in the centre, and Jimmy's Girl and Il Parada the last couple. They trot off the back. San Diego Love, the Love You mare, sweeps across the showgrounds turn, final time leading by 2. My Mum's a Go Love for home by 2. My Mum's a Star. 3 lengths, Amy's Invasion, Ruby Castle and Sapphire Castle, and finishing it off well down the outside. It's San Diego Love in front, trying hard through on its inside. Here is My Mum's a Star, but San Diego Love, she'll greet the judge and do it in style again. San Diego Love beats out My Mum's a Star. Third over Amy's Invasion. They were followed Sapphire Castle and then Ruby Castle, and it's big time Jimmy's Girl. Il Parada to be the last. 247.5. 29 as well. Matt Anderson doing the driving. Got going on the mare at the 900 when he was pushed 4 wide. She had the front through the back straight, and she's attacked the line strongly. Career win 3 at start number 10. A pony going places. San Diego Love prepared at Cumu by Errol Downey. Second over, and chasing valiantly was My Mum's.
Official placings, race 7, the Atlas Copco GA Mobile Trot. 754-683, 754-683. Horse 7, San Diego Love, trotted the 22 and 29.4. The margins 3 1/4 lengths, 4 3/4 lengths, 3 lengths. 754-683, race 7, the Atlas Copco GA Mobile Trot.
Fanfare for San Diego. Matt Anderson continues his great association when it comes to Cambridge horse, to Cumu horses here at Alexandra Park. Picks up another victory in a junior driver's affair and does it in very good fashion indeed. We'll come back into the winners' enclosure and be greeted by Richard Wood from Atlas Copco GA and Pat Gubb down there for Franklin Park. Lovely win 3 at start 10 for Mrs. E.G. along with DJ Luke and Mrs. M.A. Hensman. Steve Cornwall trained at Pukekohe, Andrew Vent. And the 4 Amy's Invasion in for a third. Homebrow Invasion, 9-year-old Brown Mare out of Bonspiel Amy, raced by the estate of K.A. Falconer. Matthias Hamason trained at Pukekohe, Tony Cameron. 7 San Diego Love at $1.30 and $1.10, $1.30, $1.10. 5 My Mum's a Star, $1.60, $1.60. And 4 Amy's Invasion, $1.60, $1.60. Quinella, $4.90, $4.90. Trifecta, $12.70, $12.70. The first 4, $58.60, $58.60. 2 and 7 in the double at $18.50. Eggs remaining. 363.66 live, 363.66 live and pick 6.
Who have the colours here. They've put together a syndication for this daughter of Casino Prince, and they've collected their second win with her.
Yes, and Mark Hoare from Pacific is joining us. And Mark, that was hard in your mouth stuff the last 50, mate.
So, yeah, she did hang on very good. Damien had a plan, he stuck to it, but Alaska was getting home, but she deserved that win. She's a very honest filly.
Yeah, she just hasn't had no luck, as we mentioned to Simon before the race, that she's getting bad barriers and she has to be used up a bit early.
Yes, and it'll be a great day when she does get a sit. Indications about we can beat the Sheik.
Tell us a bit about Pacific.
Pacific Bloodstock's a boutique business. We've been around about 8 years now, and we only have a small number of horses. We mainly here in Victoria, some in Western Australia and New South Wales, and one in Singapore. But we haven't got a big team, and we don't spend a lot of money on them, as this filly is evidence.
It'd be too late for me to buy a share now, wouldn't it?
Yes, I think there's a little bit of money, Terry, so if they don't pay up, you might get in.
Well done, Mark. Great story, mate. And $10,000, you're a genius.
Thanks very much, Terry.
Don't, Mark. I'd be checking his bank account before accepting a part of his ownership as well. Just joking, of course. 10, 1, 7 and 6. Well, he said in the preview, Terry spoke to him at the start of our show. He said, if I'm going to have $20 on something, who would it be? It would be Roll the Ignition. And she did absolutely everything right, Dame. The fave was doing plenty wrong out the back, but you were making the right moves.
Yeah, and that's her. She gets out and she makes her own luck in running, and to her credit, she was on top of a good speed. We got a nice little breather there mid-race, but we let go from home quite early, and she sustained a run to the line hard early because of bad barriers, and hopefully when she finds a nice barrier, she'll hit the line even better.
Good 3 track tonight. It looks absolutely superb out there.
Oh, it's in great condition. There's great cover on the track. Couldn't be any better.
You've got a big day tomorrow. You're riding at Ballarat. I suppose you've got one eye, though, on back home for their big day.
Yeah, Super Saturday back at home. Unfortunately, I couldn't sort of get one good enough to go back for, but I've got a good book of rides here at Ballarat tomorrow. And
one of the really unlucky number 1, Alaska. 7, Get Your Kicks, and 6.
Number 10, Roll the Ignition, is taken at the second there at Moonee Valley, pays $441.71. Alaska missed the kick, and that has been costly, $1.30, and 7, Get Your Kicks at $5.17. Quinella won with 10, pays $4.90. Trifecta 10-1-7, $163.40. First 4, 10-1-7-6, $392.30. Double 2 with 10, 14-10. Concession 2 with 1, pays $2.80. And next we're taking you back to Addington for the last in the program there at the Christchurch Greyhounds, not too far away from a start here. 1, Irish Blues, the favourite for the Faheys, 280, 135 fixed, at 340 money back on the tote. Support also about the 6, which is Go Housey, in good form prior to that last start miss. $5, 180 fixed, 260, 190 on the tote. And 3, Question Bale, which is down a kg. Aussie import dog, and finished last when making his New Zealand debut here, but like that was in a heat of the New Zealand Cup. 3, Question Bale, and probably give it another chance here. 480, 140 on the tote. And John Mackin, he's flying tonight there at Addington. 3 minutes away here from race number 12, we're going to take a look at Irish Blue when he finished at 4th here last start, drew box 1 in the red rug.
And racing, and the field away, jumping nicely. Quadrago, Winfield Black out wide, and Go Housey up the centres, pouring it on, and it's a great charge, but Winfield Black has motored up on the outside and got to the lead from Quadrago. They're clear from Karamas, and they're followed further back Irish Blue, but Winfield Black by 3. Karamas shooting home for second. Then I'm not sure. Irish Blue, Quadrago in a photo. Back we go.
That was the last start run there for 4th by Irish Blue. He missed the jump from box 1, then he ran into trouble, ended up finishing 4th there. And behind Winfield Black is the favourite, 310 money back on the tote, $2.80 on the options. At Trevor Wilkes, I say it every week, I love this greyhound, but I just love to see him jumping out in front.
Oh, yeah, Irish Blue, yeah, that's right. He's a bit of an enigma, isn't he? But, yeah, I like him tonight because Corborn Queen's drawn the 2. Now, Corborn Queen doesn't crash down towards the rail. If she does jump Corborn Queen, she'll just hold her line. And I think there'll be room there for Irish Blue. But he's hard to follow, isn't he, Irish Blue? He missed away badly. He went for a gap the other night and it closed up on him. But look, he's only just got to get half a gap. And, he'll be tough to beat in this race, Irish Blue. But I've got him. And Question Bale. Now, Question Bale ran last in one of the New Zealand Cup heats behind Night Pearl. I think it was might have been one heat earlier, Question Bale. But look, it's had 2 sprint starts and it's been unbeaten. So I don't know when that was, whether that was a while ago. It must have been a long while ago, because it's been racing over the middle journey for quite some time by the look of it. But yeah, Question Bale, I've just kept it pretty safe from box number 3. But so I went 1, 2, 4, 3. Others there, Homebush Kelso, never got into it really at Forbury Park the other day from box 2. The draw beat it really in the Galaxy when it run last. It just wasn't going to do it from box number 6, but it didn't really get the best of runs at Forbury Park either, really, to be fair. Homebush Kelso, but might just find it tough off the 5. Go Housey. Gee, that's hard to follow at times too. Go Housey. The money's on tonight, isn't it? The win money, it's just easing out now to $5, but opened up pretty short, Go Housey. And then you've got Pick the Tip and My Squizzy. My Squizzy's form just has fallen right away, and Pick the Tip. It's only had the one resuming run. But for me, I'll go the inside 2. Irish Blue, Corbin Queen. Just hope that Irish Blue does get a clear run. 1, 2, 4, 3. Don't forget, we're back here tomorrow night, Saturday night. Our first of our Saturday nights, the first at 6:50. Interesting, and they're about to move in here for the last on the card. And don't forget the Melbourne Cup, the Greyhound Cup, $600,000 they're racing for tonight. And good luck to Alison Lee from North Canterbury, who owns and bred above all in the race. So in they go. That's over the 295 metres. The final event on the card. Irish Blue the favourite, but it's wide open. Green light is through, but he set a motion. They're about to jump. Set. And racing, Irish Blue missed it again. Corbin Queen jumped out along there with Homebush Kelso going hard. Will go to the front. They're followed through on the inside now by Question Bale. Has got through, and so's Irish Blue. Out very wide, Corbin Queen around the corner. Homebush Kelso, Irish Blue late, but Homebush Kelso beat Irish Blue. They're followed by Question Bale. There's a gap to the others. Gold Star Chumley down on the inside. Pick the Tip, My Squizzy. Go Housey never in it. And one of the last there on crossing. We'd have another one back there too. What was the other one back there? Must have been Corbin Queen. So there we have it. The 5 has won this, Homebush Kelso, and that really does end the night brilliantly for the McInerney's. They've already won 5 before this one, so they've bagged 6 tonight, the McInerney Kennels, and Homebush Kelso quickly off the boxes. And Irish Blue, after missing away, it's got through on the inside now, but Homebush Kelso's kicked away at the top of the straight. Irish Blue coming hard, but by the time Irish Blue wound up, the bird had flown, so to speak. 5 will beat the 1, the 3 and the 7. 5, 3, 1, 7. The winner, number 5, Homebush Kelso, and this blue dog by Knocker Norris at a pink rail tub is raced and trained by John McInerney at Darfield. As I said, they bagged 6 this evening. That wraps it all up from Addington. Hope you can join us tomorrow night. Thanks for your company too, Liz. Here's Pete to wrap the last. Good night to you all.
The result of race 12, the Pro Texan Sprint. 5, 1, 3, 7. 4, 8, 6, 2. Winner number 5, Homebush Kelso. Second number 1, Irish Blue. Third, 3, Question Bale. The fourth placing to number 7 is 3/4 lengths, 2.5 lengths, 2 3/4 lengths, and a head. So that's the last. The winner is number 5, Homebush Kelso. We'll be back again. Very unusual for us, but we will be here tomorrow evening with our first race at 6:52. So Saturday night racing for the Greyhounds at Addington Raceway, and of course the big one tonight, 11:24, the $600,000 Melbourne Cup. Good luck to above all. So from the judges' box, on behalf of Nikki and Graham, until tomorrow, it's
we're on track for the coverage, and as they've just mentioned there, don't forget about the Melbourne Cup, the world's richest greyhound race, and above all, we'll be lining up and go the Kiwi over there, and that will be a race number 8 at Sandown at 11:24 New Zealand time. Wrapping the racing from the Christchurch Greyhounds, 5, Homebush Kelso completes a fantastic night for Team John McInerney, 12:63.30. Number 1, Irish Blue made up good ground for second, 140, and 3 Question Bale at $1.80. The Quinella won with 5 pays $16.10. The trifecta 5-1-3, $199.20 first 4, 5-1-3 and 7 at $3,157.90. Double 6 with 5, $36.40. The concession 6 with 1, $5.30. The treble 8, 6 and 5, $132.60. Quaddy has paid very well, 5, 8, 6 and 5 at $2,998.10. Play 6, nice dividend at $49.30. We're not too far away.
There, Liz, and that was with Jimmy McElroy. But just quickly, how did your puppy go the other night? Members only in the last race, Liz?
No good, so I hope that you did forget to back him.
I was actually working, Liz, so I didn't, but I thought I'd catch up and see how he performed. He won 3 starts ago, didn't he? At pretty good money.
Yeah, and that was the day that I didn't back him when he paid $12, so I've sort of been chasing since then.
It's always the way, isn't it? Always the way. Good luck for the future anyway with that dog. Ronnie O'Regan trained, and I'm sure we'll get a victory in short notice. Our 8th here at Alexandra Park is for the maidens. Got a pretty hot favourite here in number 3, Riviera Belle. Of course, trained by Tony Hurley. Been very consistent of late. Overdue for a win tonight. Maybe the night. Second last start was behind Lovin' a Chevy. Pretty close up it was too. Nice drive, Peter Ferguson on Lovin' a Chevy. Got it home. Riviera Belle trailed it throughout. Didn't finish too far off its back. So I think from barrier 3 tonight gets its chance to break through. And saying that, I put 7 Mischief Maker on top. Very, very nice horse this. Good second 2 starts ago. Is the trainer of number 8, Lay Down Mazir, and this is what he had to say. Bernie, you haven't fared much better in the draws than the next with Lay Down Mazir out at barrier number 8 coming in fresh tonight.
Yeah, it's first run back for a long while, and she'll need it.
Yeah, just one of those horses that just a couple of runs under the belt and, just see how she performs tonight, and she'll be fitter after tonight's run.
Oh, for sure. It would have been nice for her to draw 1 and just tag along the fence and see what happened, but hey, you got what you got, and yeah.
You got 4 in tonight, mate. Good luck with the team.
Thanks a lot, Craig. Cheers.
Yeah, to win with one of those 4 tonight. Hand over to Cash, and Robbie Close, South Island driver, got the money earlier in the night in the junior drivers race. There's a horse that is favourite, number 3. Her name is Riviera Belle, filly by Better's Delight. Lovely type out of River Belle. Tony Hurley had a winner tonight already with Liberty Sticks, dominant earlier on in the program in the mares race. And this one has come up $1.65 favourite on the back of some very good form. Have a look at this Drivers' Challenge. And I think there's about 6 or 7 of these drivers all on 3 points at the moment. So that Drivers' Challenge has been a nightmare for the bookmakers to set a market for. They had any other individual driver at $2.40. And Scotty Phelan at $3.30 is the favoured driver option. And as you can see, plenty of them on 3 points with 2 races left to go. So that is anyone's guess. Even the drivers on 2 points with another victory could get home. Andrew Vent on 2, Ben Butcher on 2, Todd Mitchell on 2. So, as I say, that Drivers' Challenge open for anybody in the last couple of races. Tony could get a win here. It would take him to 6. It would be very hard to beat. Outside Mischief Maker and Riviera Belle. If you're playing into a trifecta, what do you need? I think you need number 4, Jubilee Princess. 6th and 5th in the last 2 starts, but the 5th behind Better Rose was okay, was making good ground up. They went 243, and the week before she raced in the same race as Mischief Maker when running 6th. Mischief Maker ran 5th, so wasn't much between them. She's at a nice price, Jubilee Princess. Best roughie in the race for me, runner number 4. Mark them 7 to beat 3, 4, and put in 6, a quick one, the filly by El Sue for Stephen Reid into my top 4. Pick 6 live, I think we're around about 500 after the favourite San Diego Love. Took out race number 7 tonight, so plenty live going into the last 2 legs of Pick 6. Of course, next Thursday night, we've got a jackpot. We'll go to Manawatu. Wasn't struck at Forbury Park last night. 25,000 carry forward towards Manawatu this Thursday night. And of course, we'll do Under the Lights with Mark Cookson again on Thursday night. And we'll preview that Manawatu meeting live from the studio. Look at the upcoming weekend racing Friday and Saturday, Sunday as well. So Manawatu next Thursday night, Pick 6 carried forward. Aaron White has come to you 2 minutes out from race number 8 tonight. Riviera Belle, she's knocking on the door, and it might be her night tonight.
I think it will be the Better's Delight filly for the Iceman Tony Hurley. Very good win, second and behind Lovin' a Chevy. Good third, that being 2 starts ago. and that was in behind the Orange Agent, and the resuming second was strong as well. So expect to see Riviera Bell at the head of the field here after the second to last on the program for Franklin Park. The 7 Mischief Makers well in the mix. I see Quinella takers have certainly doubled those ones up. $1.70 currently in the Quinella market between the 3 and the 7. The 4 Jubilee Princess, she's capable of getting some of this, and the 2 Lavish Blowback got no luck on Sunday. To Cambridge is a chance here, Simon Lawson. 3, 7, 4 and 2 for me here, Craig, and the Eda Spuds Mobile Pace.
How's those cricketers going, Aaron?
Well, they've just gone off for lunch, I think it is, Craig, and they were about 32 for 1. So off for lunch at this stage. In the Australian game, I can tell you Australia 48 for 2, and they're chasing 268. So the Australians, they might be in for a whipping tonight. Wouldn't that be good to see?
Good on you, mate. Thanks for passing on all that sporting update here on Trackside 1. Favoured River Polka, 160. Stays pretty steady. A little bit of money coming for 7 Mischief Maker. Those who are looking to play outside the favourite. Best back runner, 7 Mischief Maker outside Riviera Bell. Jubilee Princess at $8. And runner number 5, Jenny Pops. This one a filly by Christian Cullen, trained by the wizard Todd Mitchell. Todd takes the drive tonight. 3rd at Cambridge last start. That was behind A Chance to Dream last Sunday. Just only had the 2 starts. Is improving with racing. Runner number 5, Jenny Pops. As I say, harness racing in the north continues next Friday night, and Manawatu, they have a 2-day meeting Tuesday and Thursday of next week. Fields out on HRNZ at the moment for the meeting on Tuesday. Full fields there, bit of southern interest as well, so if you do study now, you can get on HRNZ at the moment. Those fields, 10 races there Tuesday afternoon, and they'll race again on Thursday night. We'll be back here at Alexandra Park next Friday night, and of course first of the big meetings, I think the 5th of December. That'll be the former Manukau Cup meeting. Racing here at the park. Looking forward to that. And then through to the 2 Premier Nights in December. Looking forward to Greg O'Connor joining us here on here at Alexandra Park. Just about to move for race number 8 tonight. It is our second last. The Eda Spuds Mobile Pace. Hot favourite in the black colours with the white star. Riviera Bell is her name. She'll start at 150, both the book and the tote. Here's Aaron's call in our second last tonight.
Eda Spuds Mobile Pace over the 2,200 metres to open the final double. $2,500 currently in the double pool. If you're a cricket fan, I can tell you Australia have lost their 3rd wicket against South Africa. South Africa setting the target of 268. Australia 3 for not many. Aaron Finch the last to get out there too. So these runners in behind the mobile. Eda Spuds Mobile Pace 363.66 live in pick 6, and Riviera Bell $1.50 and money back as the runners in behind the yellow bar arm. For this, the second to last on the Franklin Park's program tonight, under the ribbon of light here at Alexandra Park. So they work off the showgrounds turn into the lane. Riviera Bell, Santa's pick out of barrier 3. Starter Frank Phelan activates the green light, and they're often pacing and charging off the arm out wide. Mischief Maker, Jubilee Princess, Riviera Bell. They muster a good early pace as well. Now Mischief Maker with Jubilee Princess driven hard to hold the lead in the markers as they work the stables corner. Riviera Bell in 3rd. And back last as they turn up into the back straight. Now there was lay down Mazier. So through the back, 1,700 metres left to go. Mischief Maker did find the top, but Jubilee Princess straight off its back and around to lead again for Scotty. 3 lengths Riviera Bell, then a quick one. Lavish Blowback the next from Jeannie Pops back on the inside. Grin from within. And lay down Mazier is the last. 41 and 4 was the lead time. Cracking lead time for this class. 1,400 to go as they sweep across the Showground's turn. Jubilee Princess leads Mischief Maker. Riviera Bell comes away from the markers to sit out parked in third for the Iceman. 1-1 then to a quick one. Lavish Blowback 3 back on the inside. Genie Pops in the running line. Grin from within back on the inside, and back last was Lay Down Mazier and Robbie Close. 32 the opening quarter of the Eda Spuds mobile pace. So work down to the judge and the bell, and they'll work into their final circuit with Jubilee Princess, the filly by Grin from ear to ear in front. From on the inside, Mischief Maker. Riviera Bell, the favourite, is parked, and the 1-1 is a quick one. Lavish Blowback 3 back on the inside on the stables corner, then Genie Pops. Grin from within back second last, and still at the end is Lay Down Mazier, second quarter, posted in 32.4. Jubilee Princess into the back the final time, leading over Riviera Bell a length away, sitting out park. In the trail, Mischief Maker, 1-1 a quick one. Lavish Blowback 3 back on the inside, then Genie Pops, Grin from within, and Lay Down Mazier, 500 to go. Jubilee Princess off the back, leading that length. Riviera Bell hasn't been called upon yet by Hurley, back on the inside, then to Mischief Maker, then a quick one. Lavish Blowback, Genie Pops takes off the third quarter in 29 and 7. Jubilee Princess to bring them for home from Riviera Blowback. Jubilee Princess 100 to go. Riviera Bell having a job getting to Jubilee Princess. Jubilee Princess, Scotty Fairland, lovely drive. Jubilee Princess beats out the hot pot. Riviera Bell in for third. Mischief Maker, then a quick one. Lavish Blowback. They were followed in by Genie Pops. Further back in the field was Grin from within, and Lay Down Mazier in 2:43.5, home in 27.8. She's done all the work in the race, Jubilee Princess, and then fights off the advances of the hot favourite Riviera Bell. Lovely drive, Scotty. Scotty's in for 2 tonight. Set up with a 41-4 lead, 7 to make up the trifecta in the Eda Spuds mobile pace.
Official placings, race 8, the Eda Spuds mobile pace. 437-625. 437-625. Horse 4, Jubilee Princess, paced the 2200 metres in 2:43. Neck 1 length, 3/4 of a length. 437-625. Race 8, the Eda Spuds mobile pace.
For Jubilee Princess, comes back at the head of the field. Stonewall Stud Limited and Stonewall Stud number 7 Syndicate, the owners. Grin from ear to ear, Cruisy Lass Bay, 3-year-old filly, and picks up the first photo on the wall at start number 6, and she's done that in very good fashion tonight. Lovely drive, Scott Phelan. Scott with his second victory on the program as breeders, with them taking the first with Free Spin. So back at the head of the field, Jubilee Princess in the winner's circle, greeted by Ricky Turner from Eta. Rodney Stewart down there for Franklin Park. 3 Riviera Bell for second. Wash the Better's Delight Bay 3-year-old filly out of River Bell. Raced by Mrs. LG along with J.S. Halligan, Mrs. PM and DB Hooker, and Mrs. S. Hurley, Tony Hurley, the trainer-driver out of Papakura. B.T. Jelicic, B&T Jelicic, along with PM Chalkland, R. Maxwell, and KN West. James Stormont doing the driving for Paul Chalkland, the trainer out of Pukekohe. 4 Jubilee Princess at 9 and $1.70, 9 and 170. 3 returns $46.40, 46 and 40. And the first 4, $210.50, $210.50. We'll have an update through on Pick 6 just as soon as that does come through. 24.02 live in Pick 6, 24.02 going into the final leg.
split. Remagen Bridge swamps them. Remagen Bridge out wide goes to the lead now. Too strong late. Remagen Bridge wins it 3/4 of a length to Gold Bridian. Special Edition got up on the rail to get third and Jiggle It close up fourth ahead of Whopping and then Snip the Dancer. A break to Personette. Dance for Cash dropped out. Harold Bluetooth second last and Rebuild was gone at the home turn.
2 in a row, and Brent Stanley gets another win with Remagen Bridge. A terrific performance, and he's had 3 wins this campaign. He comes over the top to win number 1. Gold Bridian just posted up on the inside at one stage, looked like it was going to be the winner. A sweet ride by Nikita Berryman, and those that backed the favourite in Special Edition. Unlucky again, no luck at all. Got in the worst possible spot you can be with no tempo, and that's third pair back on the fence.
Yeah, Richo, he wasn't. Let's see what he has to say after the race.
Well, sweet ride by Brad Wawilla. He knew he was on the best horse, and the best horse won.
Yeah, it was good. As I've always said, he's got a stack of talent. He's never had any luck throughout his career, really, but he's still won. I think that's his 5th, 6th win now, so he's done a good job. But 60 kilos on the back of him, travelling like that, he's still sprinting good and wound him up nice. He's starting to mature. I know he's an old horse, but penny's starting to drop with him now, so hopefully we can keep going forward with him.
That's interesting you say that, because it just can take time, can't it? It's like humans. They all mature at different times. I mean, we saw today, and the more you look at that and you look at the sectional times, they look to be going slow. So for him to come back and go around them, it's a big win.
Yeah, no, he's sharp. Well, now he's won that, we'll have to see how he's rated and see what's around for him. But I just hopefully he stays in the stable. If not, he goes to the sale next month.
Okay, and the Moody team keeps supporting you, mate, which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great effort. I mean, David and Jenny Moody have been sensational supporters of mine, and Nick Saltis also on this horse has got a dozen or so horses with me. So yeah, it's great to have their support.
Good on you, mate. Well done.
Cheers, thanks, Richo.
As Brent Stanley does a terrific job with his team. The numbers are 1, 8, 5 and 2. Terry, you've watched the replay a few times. All honours to the winner, but there was a couple of nice runs in, and I thought Special Edition just really didn't have any possible chance.
No, just the way the gates opened for him. He was a bit tardy out of the gate. Lovely ride by Rawilla on the winner here, Remagen Bridge. 2 out of 2 rides for him in recent times. They went 1:11.05. They were home 35.90. They definitely got a break there at an early start of the part of the race. 1:11.05, 35.90 for their last 600 metres. Jiggle It was just caught up in between runners. She ran bravely. She wasn't good enough. Rebuild didn't have much luck. He was just caught off the track. A lovely ride again by Nikita on Gold Bridian. He's got the tongue flapping everywhere.
As he's the Peter Dacos of the horse world. Those who are from the northern states, he was one of the great AFL players and always played with his tongue out on the out the left. 1, 8, 5 and 2 with Jiggle It ended up running 4th there. So 1, 8, 5 and 2.
Here's Brad making his way back to scale and had a good feel of the horse. One thing he does have, this horse, he's got a really nice turn of foot when you let him down, and he can pick up rather quickly. We'll get her all official in just a moment. He's by the great General Nadine. What a wonderful sprinter he was. And Brad, that's virtually the tactics that were going to be employed when Brent...
was the fact if he happened to get caught with no cover, it's going to bring him, it'd be his detriment, because it'll bring him undone the way he over races. So we're conscious of that, but sometimes when there is a lot of spurt in the race, that all of a sudden everyone might be thinking something else will lead and they're not going that quick. So I was mindful of that, and I just over travelled to the Kyneton. And Brent said that he's really come on from the other day. He was super happy with him, and he's probably even relaxed again from the other day, and which was shown by even how he went to the barriers today. So great job by the team, and good to ride another winner for David Moody. He's been very good to me. He's a big, strong horse, and the weight wasn't worrying him tonight.
Just watching here for the grandstand, I was saying to Richo just a moment ago, he gets that tongue right out. Not many horses get it out as far as he does. He has it flapping in the wind. Yeah, it's funny how it can work like that. I mean, over the years we've seen him do that, and it, there's no rule to it why they do it, but as long as it doesn't.
Remagen Bridge. Brad Wawilla doing the riding and takes out the third at Moonee Valley. Pays $522. Number 8 Gold Bridian $3.90 and 5 Special Edition close up third $130. Quinella won with 8 45.10. Trifecta 185 $284.70 and the first 4 185 and 2 pays $1,685.50. We do have a fair bit of time before the last race at Alexandra Park tonight. So we're going to take in a replay of an interview which Ryan Bradley did earlier on with Danielle Johnson.
Group 2, Group 3 and 2 listed events on the card. Danielle Johnson joins us now on TAB Trackside 1 on Friday afternoon. Danielle, very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you too.
Hey, you're riding super this season. Now, up until last season, you're riding about 40 to 50 winners. Last season you rode 95. Now you're 12 ahead and you're sitting on...
But yeah, I've got a good team of people around me, and everything seems to be falling into place. Got no complaints, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, did you sit down at the start of the season and say, look, I'm going to have a crack at the Jockeys Premiership this year, or is it just sort of panning out nicely?
I think it's just panned out nicely. You know, at the end of last season, I started flying, getting 3 or 4 winners.
Let's hope it does. You're currently looking at $1.80 there for the Premiership, so pretty warm favourite in this one, Matty Cameron. I'm sure he'll give you a good challenge on $2.60. Look, how many rides do you sort of need in a season, do you think, to be a good chance of cracking this Premiership?
Oh God, I don't have a clue. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. I'm not sure when Matty's when he's won it, how many rides he's had, but I'd say it'll be quite a few because he was travelling up and down.
20 this weekend. Look, but first, before we get on to your runners, you've had 47 winners already this season. What's been your favourite win?
Favourite one has to be the Copeland's Mile, obviously being the Group 2 race on Addictive Habit. That's my biggest one of the season. But, I've still got my favourite horses that I've enjoyed riding, like Sedage, who I've had a couple of wins on, so, that's right up there too.
Good stuff. Well, riding the Rogerson runner, Thwaya, and just drew away from them at Otaki. Danielle, you're pretty confident on this one?
Yeah, she won really well first up. Bit of a hard draw to contend with. Obviously, 2-year-olds, you jump and run, but she looks like she's got the class there, and hopefully we can overcome that.
$6 currently on the option. What do you think the plan is riding-wise in this race? Sit back and have a look at them late?
Well, it looked like she had a ton of speed her first start when Jonathan Parks rode her, so I would say we'll be using the same tactics there. Haven't really talked to Debbie Rogerson.
And Stephen Marsh does the training. How did it feel that day, Danielle?
Yeah, she was really good. Right-handed, she's only had 2 starts, so it was good for her to run a nice second, and being in behind Muchime, who I think they have a lot of time for. She's as well got a hard draw to contend with because she's an on-pace runner, but looking at the field, that she should be okay to jump and put herself there.
I think you're right there. It's a pretty nice sort of horse. You've got a couple for Stephen Marsh. You do quite a bit of riding for the Marsh team?
Yeah, I do. I try and get down to the track once or twice a week as well to do gallops on the horses. And I think we've had something like 12 winners this season together. So we've got a good bond going on.
Certainly do. Right, race number 6 is the Group 2 NRM Auckland Thoroughbred Breeders' Stakes, racing over the 1400.
Tough run the other day, and behind Mariah Mark running 108. I think they run a track record, so she looks like she should be in there with a chance. It's not a bad field though, but on-pace runner, and she looks like she should be thereabouts.
Have you ridden this one before, Danielle?
No, I haven't. First time on Gold Miner.
Okay, well, good luck with Gold Miner. Over to race number 8, the Group 3 Shep Pelicon, the Counties Cup over 2,100 metres, and Decora. It's got a couple of noms for a few big races later on for the Baker Forsman team. We know how well they're going, and the 2 runs in have been pretty good. Yeah,
they have been nice runs up till now, and she's got a nice barrier draw 6 with only have her right on target.
Do you think you can run out a strong 2,100 metres?
She did as a 3-year-old, so I can't see why not. She should be stronger, with time under her belt.
Okay, race number 9 is the listed IMG Counties Bowl. Now, this is a really nice race, and you've got Rude Awakening here for Stephen Marsh. Ridden this horse a couple of times at the trials. What sort of feel did you get coming off the horse?
Yeah, I have. I've just ridden her in 2 trials so far, and she's a lovely little mare. Really excited to be riding her, actually. I think she's very classy, and hopefully...
For the Railway and the Telegraph. So, look, is this a bit of a stepping stone, Danielle, or are you going out to really give it a good crack on Saturday in the Bowl?
Yeah, for sure, and I suppose I'll get a line on her after this and what she'll go for from this race onwards. But there was a good tough trial, and she'll come out of it with a lot of improvement as well.
Yeah, and she's certainly pretty good. Didn't disgrace herself across the Tasman racing over there last season either. Right, another big day, of course, on Sunday at Cambridge. But sticking with Counties, Danielle, which one can you label us as perhaps your best ride of the day at Counties tomorrow?
Oh, best ride, God! I've actually got a really nice book of rides, so it's hard to pick one. But I'm definitely excited to be riding Rude Awakening and also Princess.
So you've got a fair few to get through. Let's hope you can stay injury free and out of the eyes of those stipes. But look, and then you've got another 10 rides on Sunday at Cambridge. So you're a busy girl this weekend. Anything that sticks out for us we can maybe just mark down for Sunday?
Sunday, I'll probably go for Stars in the Line. She ran at Matamata last week, and she was a little bit unlucky, but she's got a nice draw, and she should be hard to beat.
Good stuff, Danielle
Johnson on the phone. She is absolutely flying this season, which is just great to see, and also has a really good book of rides ahead this weekend. Okay, next up, we're back at Alexandra Park for the last on the program today. Lots of good luck if you're still live in doubles, trebles, quaddies, and of course, pick 6 going into the last leg. Small field to finish off the night's racing there. Bookie's favourite is number 5, I Got Rhythm, $3.150 fixed, $3.42.20. On the tone, number 3, Torbjorn, starting off the 20 metres, $361.95 with the bookies at $3.20 and $1.90 on the tote here, less than 6 minutes away from the last on the program. And minor upset there in the previous, which will enhance your pick 6 dividend if you are still alive. Craig Thompson, as we come back to you, how have you lined them up here in the last?
Yeah, thanks, Liz. Thanks for your help tonight. I Got Rhythm for me in the last. I think she's the best mare in the race. Will she do it right? Only if time will tell. She missed away in her last 2 starts, one of them from a mobile. Actually got disqualified behind Dead Cat Bounce in their last start from a stand. She missed away. She's beautifully bred. She's by Majestic Sun out of Allegro Agitato. Morris McHenry takes the drive. Limited starts, only 13. She's won on 4 occasions. Got all the ability in the world, this mare. If she did it right, I think she'd have too much speed for them, but she is a bit of a risk. 5 on top, I Got Rhythm for me. To beat 3, Chibjorn. They're chalk and cheese, these two. Chibjorn, 9 times out of 10 or 9. That's Leilua Invasion. Chibjorn, Peter Ferguson aboard. Runner number 3, The Main Danger. This horse on screen, Leilua Invasion, was Scott Phelan, my 3rd pick. This one for Sean McCaffrey. Scott will lead the Drivers' Challenge, I believe, now, with that win behind Jubilee Princess in the last race. Will take him to 6 points. So he is your leader at this stage, and with Leilua Invasion trotting very well, gives him a good chance to wrap up that Drivers' Challenge. Leilua Invasion for me, the 3rd pick. And Moment of Truth, the old boy, a winner here on this track 2 starts ago, and 3rd last start behind Lucky Fortune. 24 live with Liberty Sticks, Hanover to Cash, Jimmy McElroy, San Diego Love, and Jubilee Princess. The 5 winners so far in pick 6. Can tell you the favoured way in pick 6 is with runner number 6, I Got Rhythm. 1,600. Leilua Invasion, runner number 4, 5,800. I Got Rhythm, as I mentioned, the favoured way in the pick 6, 4,800, and just over $10,000 with the old boy Moment of Truth in the last leg. If you've taken a quaddie tonight, interesting to see the favourite way is Moment of Truth in the quaddie. Is only the 5th or 4th favourite in the pick 6, but the favourite in the quaddie at just over $900. Second favourite in the quaddie is I Got Rhythm, $960. And then you're getting out to around $1,000 for Leilua Invasion and Chibjorn. They are your will pays tonight in the quaddie and the pick 6 action. Of course, trotting tomorrow night. Looking forward to that in Menangle. It is the Cordona Sprint tomorrow night with $100,000. Stay tuned to trackside tomorrow night to witness what is going to be a very, very good contest. Suave Stewie Lombo from barrier 8 takes on a better punt. Bling It On from barrier 6 with Luke McCarthy aboard. In that field also Chariot King, Blazin' and Cullen and Devil Dodger. Mark Dennis in there as well. Superfield tomorrow night. Trackside, make sure you stay tuned. 10:35 for the Cordona Sprint. Maybe one of those horses gets an invite into next week's Miracle Mile. Aaron White, as I come to you 2 minutes.
Last couple behind Cool Copper 2 starts ago, behind Miss Pegasus last time. They were in slickly run 2,700 metre affairs. I think back into this company, he's a genuine winning chance here for Richard Brosnan, Bernie Lim and Peter Ferguson. 4 Leilua Invasion, doing a good job. Scotty Phelan, Sean McCaffrey. The 5, I Got Rhythm, well, it's all about her manners, as we saw 3 starts ago. She's potent when she does everything right, Maurice McKendry. And the 6, Moment of Truth, doing a good job, of course, for Eliza Milner. 3, 4, 5 and 6 here, Craig, to wrap up the program for me.
Thanks, Aaron, and also thanks to Sal at the Bookmaker's Desk for keeping me updated with all the fixed odds bets tonight and passing that information. Appreciate that, and I'm sure the punters do as well. Best backed in the last, 2 separate bets, rhythm. I would suggest the punters have had a pretty good night. The bookmakers maybe not so good. Favourite way getting home on at least 2 or 3 occasions. Best back runners earlier in the night getting home, including, of course, Flying Loose in race number 3. Liberty Sticks was best backed in race number 4 tonight, and there was a fair bit of money on San Diego Love later on in the card at race number 7. That will be my highlight tonight. I thought very impressive San Diego Love. She'll head towards Premier Night here at Alexandra Park. That race was penalty free, so good race for her to win, and was also an incentive bonus race with money bags every 3rd win at Alexandra Park. You get a bonus here, and she achieved that tonight, the mare by Love You. Earlier on the program, Free Spin gave start, so good to see him back in the winner's enclosure, winning race number 1 tonight in very quick time, 2:42. They rated home in 55.7 the first tonight, and he dominated them from in front. The last tonight, the red light on at Alexandra Park. Good luck if you're one of those 24 live in pick 6 tonight. We'll do it again all next week, Friday night. Of course, box seat Wednesday night. Make sure you stay tuned to that. 8:30 Wednesday night, trackside 1. Greg O'Connor, Michael Guerin and myself Wednesday night on the box seat. Here's Aaron White's call on race number.
Thanks, Craig. And the Square Gate is about to face up to starter Frank Phelan for this, the Pack and Say Papakura handicap trot to wrap up the Franklin Park program. The barrier strands release and the trotters are underway. I Got Rhythm comes away and a gallop back mark, a Moment of Truth safely on the journey. First away here is Carwood and trotting, and she will settle last and a good 50 metres off Carwood Spur, the early leader, as they sweep across the showgrounds turn. Lure Invasion's coming forward though. Santa's pick in the race. Scott Phelan gunning for 3 victories on the program tonight, and he works on the outside of Carwood Spur. Carwood Spur though doesn't want to hand up the lead here. Getaway Doug at this stage in the trail. Now Scott Phelan presses again for the lead, and he will find it as they work down to the judge with 2 and a bit to run. Tourbillon's in 4th, a gap of 8 to 10 lengths, Moment of Truth, and I Got Rhythm the last. Lure Invasion, the Armbro Invasion mare on the stable's corner their first time, leads a length and a half, Carwood Spur. Richard Brosnan gets that lovely run in 4th, is 5 lengths away, Moment of Truth, and the favourite I Got Rhythm, and the Magic Man Maurice McKendry back at the end, but the gaps have closed up, and there'd only be 20 metres between first and last, so as they work down to the 1600 metre mark, and the lead time, 1:28 and 5 in the Pack and Say Papakura trot. Lure Invasion, a length and a half, Carwood Spur. They're followed by Getaway Doug in 3rd. Right on its back is Tourbillon and Peter Ferguson. Moment of Truth back second last for the Wizard Todd Mitchell. And I Got Rhythm back at the end as they sweep across the showgrounds turn again. 1,300 metres left to go. Lure Invasion loving her work in front. Right on her back is Carwood Spur. The order remains the same as they come off the showgrounds turn and work down the lane. Getaway Doug in 3rd, then Tourbillon. Moment of Truth away from the markers, and I Got Rhythm will get the run home on the back of Moment of Truth. So down they come to the judge bell, and a circuit left to go on the Pack and Say Papakura trot to end the program for Franklin Park tonight. 1,000 metres left to go. Lure Invasion trots them into their final circuit over Carwood Spur. Moment of Truth inching closer up Park. Metres left to go. 32 and 4 the opening quarter. 32 and 6 was the second. Lure Invasion into the back. A length and a quarter Carwood Spur. Moment of Truth 3rd and Park. I Got Rhythm travels nicely in the 1-1. Back on the inside, Getaway Doug and Tourbillon's got the back of the favourite as they trot down to the 500 metres and showgrounds turn their final occasion. Lure Invasion off the back over Moment of Truth, Carwood Spur. They're followed by I Got Rhythm, Getaway Doug, Tourbillon. He'll have the last shot at them. 400 left to go. 3rd quarter in an even 30 seconds. Lure Invasion, Moment of Truth. Here's I Got Rhythm and Tourbillon. They start their claims out wider. I Got Rhythm's galloped on the corner here. Homeward bound, Lure Invasion, Moment of Truth. Then Carwood Spur. Tourbillon was just balked with the gallop of I Got Rhythm, but he gathers momentum again. 100 to go. Lure Invasion charges away though. 3 lengths. Tourbillon chases valiantly. Lure Invasion will get the win. Tourbillon, something licked on the corner. He got hit in the face when I Got Rhythm galloped on the bend, but he's handicapped. And the final quarter in 29.9. Scotty Phelan bags third of the program tonight. Gets his third victory. Tourbillon, that was the winner, but it got hampered coming around that final corner when I Got Rhythm galloped. Lure Invasion, take nothing away from the win. It's been a good win. She's done everything right in front. Tourbillon second. It's stablemate Carwood Spur for third in front of Getaway Doug in the pack and Save.
.165. Horse 4, Lure Invasion, trotted the 2,700 metres from a stand and a handicap and a net time of 3:32.1. That's mile rate of 26.4. Last 860 and 429.9. The margins are half neck, 3 lengths, a neck. 432.165, race 9, the Pack and Save Papakura handicap trot.
Last call of the night from Judge Graham McLennan goes the way of Lure Invasion, Armbro Invasion, 7-year-old bay mare at a test Lure, raced by K.R. McGrath and Mrs. M.A. Barker, the breeders. Sean McCaffrey trained at Cable down there, part of the victory celebrations for Pack and Save Papakura, and Franklin Park President Bob Lynch in attendance. 3 Tourbillon, very unlucky. Dream Vacation, Sun Lamp, 6-year-old bay gelding, raced by B.Y. Lim. Richard Brosnan trained at Ardmore, Peter Ferguson. And third over 2 Carwood Spur, Pegasus Spur, Carwood Amber, 7-year-old bay gelding, raced by Mrs. C.M. Livingstone along with B.R. O'Brien and Miss S.M. Kilgore. Richard Brosnan, the trainer-driver, out of Ardmore. In the last, Lure Invasion at $3.10, $1.60, $3.40, $69.40. And the first 4, $335.80, $335.80. 4 and 4 in the double, $21.90, $21.90. 4 and 3 concession, $11.80, $11.80. And the $1,000 even, $1,000. The place 6 tonight at $18.60, $18.60. And pick 6 has been struck tonight by 6.82 winning units, and 5,880 make that pick 6 tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings the curtain down on the Franklin Parks meeting tonight. We're back here for the Auckland Trotting Club next Friday night, November the 28th. Big thanks to our sponsors tonight. Support those who support us. Until next week, Aaron White bidding you all a very good evening.